I was just watching it and it blew my mind.
It's just that simple.
I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, you know, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times.
Cool. Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh?
Mine up front.
None on the back end, huh?
Well, I get money on the back end. That's for pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
But for the exhibit, but for anything, you got to give me my money up front.
You got any exhibitions coming up soon?
During a live interview with Stephen A. Smith, Mike Tyson openly took aim at Floyd Mayweather, labeling him arrogant and suggesting he may be heading toward financial instability. Tyson expressed clear disapproval of Mayweather's behavior, saying Floyd is far too consumed with himself and completely out of touch with reality. According to Tyson, that level of arrogance and ignorance does not just push people away. It actively damages his image and the legacy he has worked to build. The former heavyweight champion made it clear that success inside the ring does not excuse a lack of humility outside of it. Tyson stressed that constantly flaunting wealth and living for self-glorification is not what true greatness looks like. The interview immediately triggered strong reactions, with fans caught off guard by how direct Tyson was. It became evident that in Tyson's view, real respect is earned by how a person carries themselves beyond the ring, not just by the wins they collect inside it. His remarks only deepened the long-standing tension between these two iconic figures, igniting fresh debate across fans and media alike.
Movie star. He was a hero.
Mike Tyson could not help but laugh as he shared his honest thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's latest exhibition fight. Watching Floyd step into the ring against a much larger cruiserweight left Tyson genuinely puzzled and amused. He questioned what Floyd was thinking, saying the matchup made little sense and looked far more like a publicity stunt than an actual competitive fight. Tyson admitted Floyd managed to get through it, but strongly advised him never to attempt something like that again, telling him to stick to opponents his own size if he plans to keep doing exhibitions. In Tyson's view, the fight had no real effort or excitement behind it. He even suggested Floyd go back and fight Manny Pacquiao instead, calling that a far more worthy and respectable challenge. Tyson noted that Mayweather never pushed the cruiserweight the way a truly active fighter would have. There was no pressure, no intensity, just a performance for the cameras. He made it plain that he found the whole thing pointless and unnecessary. While Tyson holds Floyd's legacy in high regard, he sees no value in exhibitions unless they carry genuine meaning and competition.
You seen the fight yesterday, champ?
The exhibition?
Exhibition. Facts. Super facts. It was, yep, the exhibition.
This exhibition. I think Floyd should keep on trying. I don't think he should fight a fucking cruiserweight, you know, but I think he should continue fighting guys his weight. What the fuck is he doing, okay?
That was crazy. He did it. He got past it. Don't try it no more. And move on to something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Fight Pacquiao again or something. Keep in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that was a
He should have, you know, now that we're thinking now.
Stephen A. Smith was equally blunt when the conversation turned to Floyd Mayweather's exhibition fights. He made his position crystal clear. None of these opponents belong in the same ring as Floyd, regardless of whether Floyd is officially retired or not. Smith emphasized that boxing is not a movie where a big name simply walks in and dominates whoever stands across from him. He stated directly that the idea of Mayweather effortlessly overpowering anyone purely on the strength of his reputation is completely unrealistic. In Smith's opinion, Floyd should have approached these exhibitions purely as a business move and nothing more. not as a tool for protecting or enhancing his legacy. Facing opponents who lack the credentials or skill level to truly challenge him only makes the bouts appear meaningless. Smith firmly believes none of these matchups contribute anything to Floyd's career and instead paint the picture of a man desperately chasing relevance. He is convinced Mayweather should have walked away while his legacy was still completely untouchable.
Deserves to be in the ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky III, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan.
Mike Tyson made no effort to hide his frustration upon hearing Floyd Mayweather's bold claims about being the greatest of all time. Floyd has repeatedly stated that even legends like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson cannot be mentioned in the same breath as his legacy, a position Tyson flatly rejects. To Tyson, those comments are not confidence. They are arrogance completely detached from reality. He has long felt that Floyd is far too wrapped up in himself and viewed this as yet another example of an ego that has grown out of control. Tyson fired back directly, describing Floyd as a frightened man living inside a bubble of his own delusions. He explained that Mayweather has built his entire identity around an undefeated record, financial status, and a polished image of perfection, but in doing so has lost sight of what boxing truly stands for: respect, humility, and lasting impact. Tyson did not deny Floyd's undeniable talent, but made it clear that true greatness goes beyond statistics. It is about the quality of opponents faced, the way one carries themselves, and the mark left on the sport as a whole. He urged Mayweather to come back to reality and stop making comparisons that he believes come from a place of deep insecurity rather than genuine confidence. Tyson's reaction was not simply anger, it was disappointment. He feels Floyd has accomplished more than enough to command real respect, but that the constant bragging and dismissal of other legends is slowly eroding his standing in the eyes of true boxing fans and his fellow champions.
Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of great Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There we go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Mike Tyson also took a moment to offer Floyd Mayweather some genuine advice regarding his constant public displays of wealth. Tyson acknowledged that Floyd likely deals with a great deal of envy from people who resent his success and his habit of broadcasting it loudly. However, Tyson cautioned that excessive showing off has a way of driving people away over time. He reminded Floyd that real friendships matter deeply, and that if he continues placing his image and lifestyle above meaningful relationships, he risks ending up completely alone. Tyson pointed out that true friends are not just present during the good times. They are the ones who stand beside you when things fall apart. He urged Mayweather to shift his focus towards surrounding himself with genuine loyal people rather than chasing the approval of the world. Tyson was not being cruel, just honest and direct, encouraging Floyd to place more value on real human connection than on flashy spending and public attention. In his view, loyalty and authentic relationships will always outlast any amount of money or fame.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about and what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have.
There was a time when 50 Cent was one of Floyd Mayweather's most trusted friends. Their bond ran deep enough that Floyd actually asked 50 to look after his promotion company while he was serving time in jail, a level of trust that spoke volumes about how close they truly were. But everything unraveled once Floyd was released. The breaking point came when Floyd reportedly refused to pay 50 Cent back for money he had already invested into the promotion business. What had been a friendship built on loyalty and mutual respect quickly spiraled into a very public falling out driven by betrayal and money. It became painfully clear that for Floyd, financial interests had begun to outweigh personal relationships. The way he handled the situation sent a message to everyone watching that money had become his top priority above all else, even above the people who had genuinely stood by him. Once that pattern was established, others around him began to take notice. People saw that the moment finances entered the picture, Floyd would not hesitate to walk away. It is a sobering reminder of how fame and wealth can quietly shift a person's priorities, turning those who were once loyal companions into casualties of a lifestyle where money speaks louder than friendship.
He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, "What a prize fighter fight for?" And I'm like, and he said, "The prize." So it's okay for you to watch the fight. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? And that, he knows you don't like him.
50 Cent began pulling back the curtain on his complicated history with Floyd Mayweather, hinting at just how strained things had become between them. He revealed that Mike Tyson had confided in him that he genuinely disliked Mayweather and had at one point even considered confronting him physically. Tyson, never one to hide his feelings, had apparently voiced his frustration with Floyd on more than one occasion. The revelation added yet another complicated layer to the already tense dynamic between these two boxing legends. Tyson's feelings toward Floyd are no secret, and this disclosure only reinforced the friction that has long existed between two men whose personalities could not be more different.
This is some real shit. Mike Tyson called me. Floyd was getting ready to go to jail. We at the M Casino. Mike Tyson said, "Come here, let me talk to you for a second." 50, he pulled me outside the door. The nigga pushed the door. Then the door opened, he came outside, he said, "Yo, I used to hate that nigga." The nigga voice changed, it got deep. You know how Mike Tyson is like, yeah, he all the way up here, Tim. He all the way up here. This nigga said, yo, I used to hate that nigga. I said, oh shit, look, I'm like this, look. So I'm sitting there going, I got to fight this nigga, right? I'm thinking I might have to fight this nigga. He said, look at this shit, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac, right? He pointed to a fucking Cadillac. It was, the shit was fly. It was a Cadillac truck. Yeah. But to Mike, the shit was some bullshit because it was a Cadillac, right? He going, look at me, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac. He said, yo, I broke my TV every time that nigga fought.
While Mike Tyson has consistently acknowledged Floyd Mayweather's exceptional skill inside the ring and the remarkable career he has built, his feelings about the man Floyd is outside of it tell a very different story. Tyson genuinely respects Floyd's boxing ability, but takes serious issue with the constant bragging, the obsession with money, and the persona Mayweather projects to the world, none of which Tyson feels represents the true spirit of the sport. He made his feelings plain, stating simply that it is something he does not like about him. Yet despite their differences, Tyson admitted that Floyd's dedication to boxing is impossible to question. He revealed that even after retirement, Mayweather never truly stepped away from the gym, describing it as Floyd's natural home. It was clear that beneath the tension, Tyson holds a quiet respect for Floyd's relentless work ethic. He acknowledged that reaching the level Floyd has requires an extraordinary level of commitment, and that dedication to training is ultimately what separates Floyd from the rest. Even if Tyson does not always agree with how Floyd conducts himself away from the sport.
But is Floyd overrated, or is he one of the best ever?
He's one of the best.
What is it about him?
What's so great about Floyd?
What is the thing?
The gym.
Yeah, it just works.
Mike Tyson also found room to praise Floyd Mayweather for his performance against Conor McGregor, expressing genuine admiration for the skill and sharpness Floyd displayed even after stepping away from professional boxing. He respected the fact that Mayweather was able to return to the ring at that stage of his career and still perform at a dominant level. Tyson highlighted Floyd's ability to absorb punches while delivering his own with pinpoint accuracy, a testament to his enduring boxing intelligence. He admired the conditioning and composure Floyd maintained throughout the fight, particularly given McGregor's well-known punching power. For Tyson, it was a performance that reaffirmed Floyd's greatness and demonstrated that even in his post-retirement years, his ring instincts remain razor-sharp.
He never really had a boxing match in his life, right? He didn't have a boxing match, right? He went 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the last 100 years of boxing.
No, Connor's a beast. Connor's a beast.
Think about, no. You're not listening to me. You don't understand what I'm saying. He went 10 rounds, scored punches on the greatest fighter in the last 100 years. Did he do something? Did he accomplish something? A star? See, people ain't looking. People just want to see the black guy beat the white guy. They just want to see it. But look what he had to fight against. And look what he did when he fought against it.
Floyd Mayweather used to just stand in front of the back, right? Just like that, 40 minutes, throw a couple hooks.
George Foreman too. It's at the back. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it works out, gets sweat.
He used to break the bags though.
Yeah.
He used to knock them down.
Heavy puncher.
The heaviest?
Yeah.
See, I thought that was you.
Nah, he is. I can't match somebody's powers who's that big and that much mass. You know, the only thing that allowed me to be excited because I threw it faster than the other guys.
More explosive. How did you explode like that? Was that natural?
No, nothing's natural. I was nothing about me natural. Only my desire to win was natural. I had a great teacher.
Did he instill that desire in you, your coach?
No, only you can do that.
Yeah.
You're born with it and somebody can elicit it out of you.
Floyd Mayweather has also spoken with genuine respect about Mike Tyson, recognizing him as a legend who helped lay the groundwork for fighters who came after him. Floyd openly acknowledges what Tyson brought to the sport and frequently refers to him as a true champion. However, Floyd is equally clear that the landscape of boxing has shifted. In his view, the era of the old guard has come and gone, and what stands in its place is the Floyd Mayweather era. His undefeated record, business success, and ring dominance have in his mind set an entirely new benchmark. Even Gervonta Tank Davis, a fighter Floyd personally mentored, has hinted that Mayweather struggles to comfortably share the spotlight, suggesting Floyd wants to remain the central figure in boxing and feels uneasy at the thought of another fighter eclipsing his legacy. This reveals both Floyd's fierce self-belief and the competitive tension that exists even within his own inner circle. His respect for legends like Tyson is real, but it only stretches so far. When it comes to criticism of his lifestyle, Floyd simply does not understand why others are so invested in what he does. He sees the constant scrutiny as unnecessary and believes it says more about envy and obsession than any genuine concern. In his mind, everyone would be better served focusing on their own lives rather than picking apart his choices. For Floyd, living entirely on his own terms is non-negotiable, and he expects that same freedom to be respected.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made, all motherfucking day.
Floyd Mayweather's car collection stands as one of the most jaw-dropping symbols of his extravagant lifestyle, with an estimated total value of around $40 million. Among its crown jewels is the extraordinarily rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, valued at $4.8 million and one of only 2 ever built. His fleet also includes multiple Bugatti Veyrons spanning a range of color schemes: red, black, silver, and white, each carrying a price tag somewhere between $1.4 million and $3.5 million. A Bugatti Chiron worth approximately $3.5 million also sits comfortably in the collection. Beyond the Bugattis, Mayweather owns several Bentleys, including the Mulsanne, along with multiple Rolls-Royce Phantoms, some personally customized with his signature money logo. He has been known to purchase the same model in multiple colors, keeping entire fleets of matching all-white and all-black vehicles at his various properties. Mayweather himself has acknowledged that driving them all is simply not possible. And the spending does not stop at cars. He reportedly purchased a $20 million New York City property as a Christmas gift for his 3-year-old grandson, a gesture that underscores just how deeply his desire to display wealth is woven into every aspect of his life.
Floyd Mayweather's rarest cars. First, we have his Bugatti Veyron 16-4. This one's going for about $1 million. His Ferrari Enzo going for about $2 million. His Lamborghini Murcielago going for about $500,000. His Bentley Mulsanne going for about $300K. He owns at least 29 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and each of these start at about $450,000. He also has a Bentley golf car going for about $30,000. And lastly, we have his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This one's going for about $5 million.
Floyd Mayweather responds to his critics by pointing directly to everything he has built and everything he still possesses. From luxury vehicles to sprawling mansions, designer jewelry, and generational wealth, he feels no obligation to justify himself to anyone. He stands firmly by his belief that people will either draw inspiration from his success or choose to resent it, and he is equally unbothered by both reactions. Proudly showing off his collection of Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, and Maybachs, he wears his lifestyle like a badge of honor earned through years of hard work and sacrifice. As he puts it, you either find motivation in it or you hate it. For Floyd, it comes down entirely to mindset. He calls himself the money man without hesitation and offers absolutely no apologies for it.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, Money Man. I'm the money man. Remember that.
That is everything for today's video on Punching Era. Stay tuned. Until next time.